guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Farscape. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 10 of season 3 of Farscape. I am interested to see what the last episode going into this episode, if there is a difference with Chiana after having the rider inside of her. It seemed like she was able to kind of sense Dargo from far away. I don't know if she's ever been able to do that before, but I'm curious nonetheless. And then just like the repercussions of everything in that episode, especially with Scorpius, and, you know, finding out that the Scarens not only outpopulate the peacekeepers, but like them having wormhole technology is not great. Having a wormhole weapon to threaten the Scarens with at least keeps the peacekeepers technically as peacekeepers. Just like, hey, don't mess with us. We got this weapon. But Scorpy trying to get that information out of John's memory and being tossed out of John's memory was... Because, you know, he messes with John a lot in John's head, so it's nice to have John be able to do the same thing back. Like, turnabout is fair play. I'm interested, actually, in a lot more of that story, because we had, like, a pilot that got liquefied. We had, like, a new project manager that got named, and the old project manager was being told, you're next to fly. The whole process is probably going to be... nuts, especially anything to do with Scorpius and, you know, his goal of being able to obtain the wormhole technology. But especially because of the Scarens and because he's part Scaren and he's, you know, part Sebacean, is kind of like really interesting because I would say pick a side, but I feel like he has. And I certainly wouldn't want to be with the Scarens. Now, we didn't get anything with Aaron's mom and and Talon and I forgot what they were called, the retrieval team or the recovery. Either way, probably need to get more of that. The two are still very much separated on different ships. I don't know if we come back together because obviously John and Aaron have hooked up on Talon. We've learned new information about Crace. You know, Stark and Rigel somewhat saved the day. And then like with Moya in the last episode being taken over by the Rider and, you know, just really suffering through that. Like even Pilot was like, there's a ton of systems that are out of whack. Like I can't stop doing this. Like I can't just sit and relax. I got to fix it. So there's a lot going on. And then I'm trying to think of like what else, like Jewel. She had that new outfit. She'd be looking good. Her and Chiana might have grown a little bit closer together. I'm not quite sure. But I don't know where this is going to start. And I think that's actually really fun because it used to be like, oh, and on this adventure of Moya. And now it's like we could start with Scorpius. We could start on Talon. We could be on Moya. Like... everybody could just come together and have some tea and sit down and just talk things out and get over everything, and then we're all good. That's not going to happen, but it might. I have no idea. So guys, I'm eager to get into this episode, so let's go. I don't know what to expect.
Previously on Farscape.
Ooh, previously on...
The squad is under the command of Senior Officer Xalex Sun.
Xalex. Great name. Okay, I guess we are starting with that.
But I will not let them get Talon back, even if it means I have to kill her.
I hope it doesn't come to that. That was quite a previously on. What was this shot? Very interesting. Oh, we've landed in Dagobah. Again.
Come on.
Ooh.
Come on.
How you doing, Stark? Oh.
I may be small, but that only serves to put me at castration level.
Oop.
What's the matter? Didn't sleep well?
How could I, with them on the other side of this very thin bulkhead?
Bit noisy, were they?
She was bad enough, but Crichton, he was louder than she was. He actually sounded like he was exerting himself.
Oh, I bet she made him work.
Oh, they're between bouts. Give them a few microts.
They're keeping people awake on this ship. I love that for me. I love this for me!
Hang on.
What's the matter?
Wait. Doing it on purpose?
You're louder than that, believe it or not.
Stark, don't be creepy. Oh.
How much longer does Talon have to stay on board this planet?
Oh, well.
I hope a while.
Heavy gravity's letting him sleep. Stark says the vegetation has restorative power, so it's a one quick stop chance to get him back to full fighting strength.
Okay, let's take our time.
Talon sensors have picked up another ship entering the planet's atmosphere.
Boo. And it's not Mom.
Talon is powered down to stasis level on all systems facilitating the recuperation process. We all agreed to take that chance.
Oh, so we can't even wake him up?
Move. Will you shut the fella? Of course it's a foe. We have no friends.
That's not true. We have Moya.
Talon has identified it as the Vigilante.
Oh, yeah, never mind. It's not Moya.
Crichton, you always have a plan, sometimes.
Or sometimes.
It's your mother who's running the Frelling Retrieval Squad.
Go get her, Aaron.
Maybe we can use that.
Yo, not now, Rigel.
Not now. They're here, Crichton, on the planet. They're going to be knocking down that door at any micron, and our ship is sound asleep.
Yeah, I mean, it pains me, but I agree with Rigel. Ugh. Feels nasty. Sup, Mom?
Heavy gravity.
Oh.
2.5 times.
Ooh, what happened to her?
as used to.
Did she have that last time?
I will earn my share.
Oh! Did she just kill him?
Good news. Your shares have just increased.
Okay, as I should have expected, Aaron's mom is slightly terrifying. Yeah. Should have known that was coming.
Wake up, Aaron.
Ah, I've been watching
Wake
this
up, Aaron.
the night your mother came and saw
Oh,
you.
God.
Rigel,
I thought she was talking to her.
She sounds like she likes you. Maybe we could use that.
This is Aaron's stuff. Keep your hands off and your nose out of other people's business.
Well,
Fair.
What are we supposed to do when your old mother comes blasting in?
Buckwheat.
Great question.
We're gonna keep the retrieval squad away, and you're gonna keep your hands off Aaron's stuff. Is that clear?
How many missions have you been on?
6.
9. 9 and out, right?
6 and 9.
As a mercenary. You complete this one and you can buy your freedom. It'd be a frelling shame if you and your mate here screwed up and you were to start your mission count back at 0.
Jesus.
So frel the gravity and keep moving.
Pulse rifles.
Definitely peace.
So, like, I just don't understand what she's gonna do when she gets to Talon. Like, kill Aaron? I don't think so.
Oh, stop that incessant...
When you stop that hiccuping.
I hiccup when I'm...
You toot when you're nervous.
Rigel, what? Vines from outside growing inside.
How? Why? What? It's supposed to be restoring, not overtaking. Maybe it's trying to hide Talon.
You're welcome to the butthole of the
The bog of eternal stench. I like when all of my pop culture stuff runs together. I am like John. I love it. Dagobah, Labyrinth, it's all happening. Oh, God.
This can't be good.
It can't be, but
It's the same vegetation that's helping to heal
that's what I'm saying.
Moved it to the planet.
Once Talon's back to full strength, I'm sure he'll be able to tear himself away. Easily.
I would think so.
Come on.
Stark, you gotta calm down, buddy. Remember you were in love with a plant? Channel Zan, just a little bit. Ugh. Like, if her mom really wanted them dead, she would have shot them then and there. Ah, I love me a, like, laser gun shootout. Feels like Star Wars. Trying to see as though I can look around branches. Oh, God, Crace. Y'all are lousy shots, I'm just saying. John is an American, I feel like you should have had this by now.
John.
Why slow-mo? Why slow-mo? I don't like it. Oh my god, her mom just punched her. Good grief.
Move and you die.
No, she's not going to kill her daughter. But I also didn't think she was actually shooting at her, but she just had no problem punching her.
Where is he?
Wait, she doesn't realize that's Aaron? There you go. I was going to say...
Nice to see you again.
I was going to say, that's how you handle mom.
I gotta find Aaron.
Don't you leave me here. The retrieval squad, they're using collatas.
Use them, what?
Expert trackers.
Oh,
you leave me
yeah,
here
yeah.
bleeding. They will find me and kill me.
And?
John! Don't make me defend Craze! You gotta help him.
The gravity. One of my hearts is burst. Can you move?
That sounds awful.
We pursue and retrieve our target. That is our mission. We don't get paid for finding Xalax. Move.
I like his little head covering. It's very, like, Egyptian. I don't know if that was intended or not. Oh, is he gonna burn him closed with the acid?
You wanna bleed to death?
What do you think?
Then shut up. This might sting a little.
Not only that, if they're tracking you, they're gonna smell that. Whew. Ow.
If we can keep these under control, then I think Talon will be strong enough to break free. But what if the others aren't back by then?
They're up against a peacekeeper retrieval squad out there. Don't delude yourself, Farbot. They're probably never coming back.
I knew Rigel was gonna go there. It's not a surprise when he does it, but I still... Would it kill him to just think positively?
Aaron had the positioning device.
So she'll be able to find her way back to Talon.
If she's still alive.
She is still alive. She is alive.
Oh, poor John's got to deal with Crace when he just wants to find the woman that he loves.
Back to the gunship, which I named Talon, by the way.
Yes, I thought you'd find that amusing. Naming it after Daddy. It's not amusing, it's sentimental and weak.
Oh, interesting.
Is that why you're sparing me? Because I'm your mummy?
No, because with that wound, you will die. Alive, your potential leverage.
Here we go.
Regulation field of procedure insists you terminate all hostile personnel.
She's not a peacekeeper anymore.
And when I'm dead, you can name your prowler after me.
Oh, bitch.
High Command knew I was out here with Talon and Crace. They probably thought send her mother, or perhaps you even volunteered for the pleasure, did you? Thought, you know, things go wrong, we end up face to face. Perhaps the daughter will flinch. I'm not flinching.
She might flinch. I don't think she's 100% like her mom. And it might just be her mom putting on a show.
What are you doing?
If this doesn't cover our scent, I don't know what will.
Ugh.
It's good. There you go.
Gosh.
Spread it around.
What is that kind of from? I know like mud from like Predator or something. I haven't seen that in like 30 plus years.
Soon as Talon's ready, we're leaving whether they're here or not.
Shut up, Rigel.
Rigel, the hero.
Aaron, I always knew you'd make it back.
He really did. He was saying it the whole time.
What's the news on Crichton and Crace?
No news. You're the first back.
She's got a nail long enough she can cut through that. I mean, I just clipped mine today, but I still, that's wild. She uses a gun and works on a ship. It just doesn't seem conducive to space work. Just saying.
Poor baby. Poor Johnny.
Hi.
You know what? You're really becoming annoying. Go away.
But your subconscious did, and that's where I reside, remember?
Yep. Harvey wants to chat.
These pina colada things chasing us, are they everything Crace has cracked them up to be?
Oh, yes. In that, at least, Crace has been completely forthright.
Where has he not been forthright?
Come on, remember, it's your subconscious doing that, John. It's not necessarily Scorpius being truthful and honest. Oh, wait, she's cutting into herself. To take out a bone? Or a weapon? Okay. She's a different breed. She really is. Wow, Moms, you crazy. Did she just do a drug? Oh, Stark, baby. Yeah, no, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Oh! Rigel! That was so brave! Thank you. Oh shit, she healed. Or whatever she sniffed. Damn it. But Talon won't take off for her. They need Crace.
Snarking dillet!
Snarking Dellet.
Oh, you murderous piece of you dead meat! Dead meat!
Don't say dead meat over top of Rigel. Can you help him? Can you heal him?
You really do have 3 stomachs.
Oh, that's convenient, though.
The smallest little heart I've ever seen.
Sounds about right. What can you do, Stark? What can you do? Oh, the restorative plant! Interesting. The littlest heart he's ever seen. That is so Grinch-like.
What are you doing?
Can't fire the ship up while he still has the capacity for independent thought.
You're severing his higher functions.
After which I can fly
Bitch!
him manually. Tex is standing by to bring him back to life, once he's got a control collar on.
Talon is not like other Leviathans. He will die before accepting a control collar.
He will.
My mission is to subdue the Leviathan hybrid for easy transport, then track and deliver the second target.
Moya? The second target? Or her? Or Crace? Who?
The Peacekeepers, they're not only after Talon, they're after you.
Yeah, they can't let him just roam around.
You knew that this day was coming, and you kept us as allies when they came gunning.
That's not true.
That's very true, though.
Is you're what the retrieval squad wants?
This is their lucky day. Hey, boys! Can you smell him now? Oh, pina colada!
He should have been honest right up front. I do feel bad for Crace because I do think he's kind of turned a leaf. Like he's changed enough that we could accept him.
But you see, I now have a vid recording which I would be happy to show you if you'd like to see it. Or are you ashamed of your sentiment?
Yes, I am, and I paid for it.
Oh boy.
My superior officers knew I visited you that night. They gave me a chance to redeem myself.
Which was?
What did you do to redeem yourself?
What'd you do to Talon?
By killing your father.
Son of a bitch. I mean, if she was conceived in love, then that means that she loved Talon. So maybe she helped him get away instead of killing him.
Our orders are to take you in alive. But
John?
half alive is still.
Oh, got one. Got one. Okay, this other one only has one working heart. Oh, I don't know if that mattered. Good God. Whoops.
I've served my purpose as your lure. Now untie me.
Ain't no way, son. You stuck the knife in one time too many.
What, are you just gonna leave me like this?
I don't think so.
Don't leave me here to die.
You lied to us!
Yeah, that...
You betrayed us and you used us!
I used all my assets to stay alive, and those assets were you.
Yeah.
You think of your own survival now. What if Erin is dead?
She's not.
What if she is?
Yeah.
How are you going to command Talon?
He's not gonna listen to
How are
you.
you going to get off this planet without me?
We need him. I hate that.
And what if Erin isn't back at Talon when you get there? What are you going to do then?
Yeah, I don't like it either, John, but he's got valid points. Is she putting in the video?
Wake up, Erin.
Is it gonna remind her?
You were conceived in love.
I am that child. I am part of you. I am part of Talon. Peacekeeper way isn't the only way. It's not too late for you.
It makes you special.
I think it might be, but it's not too late for Erin. Look at her and how she's changed. It's not a weakness.
This is dead history. You will face a peacekeeper tribunal on a charge of high treason.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I hope not. I was very, very, very set on that. Rigel! I'm glad you're awake.
Rigel, come over here now and untie us.
I need bed rest for at least the next 50 hours.
Come on, buddy, you gotta get up.
Have you seen these so-called stitches? Who did this to me?
I did.
Oh, great. A one-eyed hing-mot with no 3D vision.
Oh, Rigel. See, he's feeling better already. He's back to his usual self.
I saved your life. Saved my life? Look, you sewed my robes to my chest.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not the best job Stark probably could have done.
Oh, for Frell's sake, Rigel, use 2 hands.
I'm going as fast as I can, and I'm trying to keep my guts from spilling out all over this Frelling floor.
Oh, you're doing great. Sorry, Rige. Tempting! The unexpected pairing that I absolutely love together. Oh! Not that I want her to kill her mom, but like, you know, if she died, I wouldn't be upset. Especially, I don't know if she actually did kill Talon or not. Woo! Hand to hand with your daughter. Come on, Aaron. Oh, damn it. Dang it.
I will take you back.
Is she pulling her punches or what?
Your corruption is too advanced.
My corruption began the moment I was conceived.
No!
Yeah, no one to blame but yourself, Mom.
I am your child.
Oh! Oh.
Right, John, get out of the way.
Let her do it! Let her shoot me!
No, Aaron, don't kill her.
We let her live. She comes, she hunts us down again.
Aaron, you should not be the one to do this.
It's true.
Aaron is right. We must not let Xalex live.
Aaron is not going to be the one to kill her mother.
I love John for that.
You want her dead? Fine, you do it.
As you wish. Go! Go now! You must not witness this.
Coward. She can't kill me.
I don't think that makes her a coward.
I will hunt you down and I will kill you.
I don't want this for Aaron.
Goodbye, Mother.
What is the whole point of even showing us this if they were just gonna kill her anyway? It's possible Grace didn't shoot her. He might have worked out a deal with her.
You know, Rigel, you're lucky just to be alive
Yeah.
again.
Alive? Again?
Yes. For a while there, you were dead.
No.
Look at Stark.
And when I joined with you to bring you back, I met with Zan.
Zan?
Is he lying?
She whispered to me, Kalashati.
What?
It's a prayer of guardianship. It means she is watching over us.
I don't know if this is a lie, but what a beautiful lie if it is.
Grace is attempting to splice his neural engrams with Talon's. Then Talon will be able to navigate on his own once again, and we can get some sleep.
Oh, great.
You don't have to wait up for me if you don't want to.
No, I don't mind.
Any moment he gets to spend with you, he's going to.
It is all we can do.
It's just a large part of Grace's psyche will now reside in Talon.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way to bring Talon back to life.
Back to life.
Xalex was my last connection to the Peacekeepers. All my ties to them are now completely severed.
I'm so happy she has someone like John. I am so happy. Those were her people for such a long time. Good stuff. Okay, do I think Aaron's mother is dead? No. Do I think Crace made a deal with her? Yes. And the fact that John was like gonna leave him for dead and all of this stuff. I mean, if anything, it motivated him to try to get on the Peacekeeper's best side. I don't know what type of deal he made. I don't know if he'd be willing to give up Talon to be reestablished. I don't know, to get away. I want to know what Crace said to her and did, because I don't think Xalax is dead. I don't think she's dead at all. Or that would be such a waste of a character. But what a strong emotional moment for Aaron. Like, she was like, no, we have to kill her. And then, to see like how tore up she was about the idea of walking away from her and letting Crace kill her. And just Claudia Black, man. I get that like her being a peacekeeper, like she has a harder time displaying emotion, but boy, when she does, it kicks me so hard in the stomach. And I don't know what it was that Aaron's mom did that like made her pupils like widen and made her aggressive. It kind of reminded me of The Expanse a little bit. There was like so much about this episode that just reminded me of other media. Like even when they were holding the What's It Face It above like the geyser, I was just thinking about ROUS's and The Princess Bride. And then I was thinking about the Bog of Eternal Stench from Labyrinth. And then of course Dagobah. And then they were having like their laser gunfight, and it just reminded me of being on like the Death Star and like Han Solo and Luke Skywalker fighting and shooting at stormtroopers. Just pop culture references jumping into my brain. And it was, I mean, the Predator, I think it was Predator. I keep saying that and I'm like, God, I don't really know. I just remember Arnold. So here's the thing. A lot of those movies I have never actually watched either all the way through, or I've seen bits and pieces of, or I saw as a kid and there's just no room in my brain for that memory. Prey was a great movie, so I feel like I'd like Predator, even though it's really old. I think Carl Weathers is in it too, which is definitely in the plus column. Anyway, a lot of things from pop culture in this. But Rigel, being Rigel, like he was kind of positive that like when Talon woke up, he could just rip away from the vines that were, helping to heal him. Stark having to use the vines to save Rigel's life, I was like, fantastic. I don't know if he actually connected with Zan or not, but like if that's a lie, that is one beautiful lie. It really is. That she's a guardian and that she watches over them and that she's content. And here's the thing is like, I know that they can't have her like a visual of showing her, but like, I feel like they could have had like a moment where it showed Stark kind of connecting with her and hearing her voice. Like, I feel like we could have had her voice back. So I don't know if it's a lie. I don't know if it was real, but I feel like I'm going to choose for it to be real until I know differently. And like the same thing as like Aaron's mom is probably still alive. And I'm going to choose to think that until I am told differently. And I think Talon is probably still alive too. I don't think that if she conceived a baby in love and went to go see Aaron that night that, well, maybe she went to go tell her that so she would know that like she was conceived in love and that killing her father was just for survival. But I mean, you just don't kill somebody you love. You don't, no matter what it is. Like, if it's your freedom or not, like, you don't do it. I wouldn't. I would never sacrifice the person I care about for freedom. No. Face the consequences every single time and never kill the person you love. Yeah. But them, like, definitely keeping people awake on the ship. Oh, music to my damn ears. I love it, but like what makes me sad about the whole thing is that I'm thinking of, John on Moya and how upset he's going to be because they're going to be together. Moya and Talon could not be together until the retrieval squad was no longer an issue. And it might not be an issue for a hot second until we figure out what deal Crace made. Because, again, there had to have been a deal that was made. Because, again, I don't trust Crace as much as I do other people. Although I do think that he's turned a new leaf. But I do think that his survival will always be first on his list. He doesn't care about these other people. And if he does, not as much as he cares about himself, really. I mean, he's Crace. It's kind of like Rigel, where... him like whispering, "Help me," and Stark saving his life by tying the vines into his wound was genius. You don't sew it into his robe. Like, that was weird. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do when you're saving somebody's life. But, when Rigel's okay because he's calling people names and being mean about something to where, like, the idea of losing Rigel still makes me sad because he's part of our family. He's, the uncle that is highly inappropriate, that I can't stand the stuff that he talks about at Thanksgiving dinner, but he's still family. So, I don't want him to die. I just don't want to hang out with him as much. Or if ever. Anyway, but, it's still, like, interesting how Stark is like, wow, you really do have 3 stomachs and the smallest heart I've ever seen. I'm like, Grinch! The only thing I think that makes Rigel's heart grow and him change are these people, but because he's so old that, like, it's like he has to be like double what his age is to actually do like a complete 180. Like, he can't just do it like in a short period of time. It's going to take him a really, really long time to become whoever Rigel is supposed to end up being, to be the Domnar and all this stuff of wherever and take back his throne. And I digress. Anyway, so I get the feeling that Talon is going to have to be on its way to Moya, even though we have to wait for Crace to, like, give his synapses, essence, brainwaves, DNA, whatever it is. I'm like, yay, but I'm not yay, because then that means that John has to see Crichton and Aaron together, and that breaks my damn heart. I'm like, can we find one of that guy's species and have them, duplicate Aaron so we have 2? Or maybe John will move on with Jewel, because I like Jewel. I like him and Jewel together more than I like him and Chiana, just because Chiana and him give me, like, flirty brother-sister vibes, but, like, step siblings, where it's like, yeah, we're not really supposed to, like each other this way, but we do, but we're going to fight it. And then, like, Jewel is just, like, a new girl that, moved in down the street, and he's like, hi. Proximity. It really does help. So I don't know. I'm making shit up now. I have no idea. But I'm eager for the next one. And we got a little bit of Scorpy. We got Harvey. We didn't get Scorpy. But sometimes I'm unsure if it's an actual connection or if it is John's subconscious figuring out the thing that Scorpy would say to him, or just having Scorpy agree with him, because Scorpy, like, pointing out that, like, Crace was still hiding something. I think John probably thought that anyway, and just hearing it come from Scorpy made him go, we both agree. Let's go figure out what this is. Or if there is a little piece of Scorpius that is in there that has discernment and is able to, like, see things for what they are and break it down for John. I mean, it's like a head angel, head devil, but in this case, it's just a head devil. Or a shoulder devil, whatever. Scorpius would look good in red. He's so charismatic and smooth that, like, if he had on red leather, I'd be like, hey. It's so weird. Because Scorpius himself is not attractive, but, like, the way he carries himself and the way he speaks, and Wayne is a very attractive guy, so it's just so weird. And on that note, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 1 episode early, but in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think about Aaron's mom? Because I was just like, no, you love her, you bitch! She is kind of a bitch, and still very much, like, eating the Peacekeeper Kool-Aid. I mean, again, I don't know if Talon's still alive. I feel like Talon is alive and that she maybe helped save him. But then the way she was speaking to Aaron about like weakness and all that, like it seemed like she was like very like you're weak. And it's almost like a projection. So like maybe she was too weak to do what needed to be done. I don't find that a weakness. I feel like not giving in to authority when they're telling you you need to do something in order to redeem yourself, and doing what you think is right is always going to be the stronger choice, regardless of what the masses say, I think personally. So I'm pretty sure Talon's still alive. I'm pretty sure that Xanax is still alive. Salix. Boodong. It's a boodong. As somebody on Patreon said, think scary penis or ghost penis. Either one. Boo. Dong. My dad's watching this. Hi, Dad. Hopefully you enjoy the show. All right, guys. I'm excited for the next episode because, again, I don't know where this is going. Sometimes, I think Farscape is the most unpredictable thing that I've ever watched in my entire life, and that's what I love about it, is that I can't always predict where things are going to go, and then when I try, it doesn't, and it's like, wow, whatever formula that I thought they were following, they were not following. They're definitely creating their own math, and I love that. So, guys, come back here for the next episode, because who knows what's going to happen. I mean, you do. You've probably seen it. But if you haven't, come join me for your first time watch. All right? Bye.